all of this adds to an immersion level that is among the best in the industry. There's a beautifully done day-night cycles, dynamic weather, wind blowing, NPC work schedules, prancing wildlife, and more. I could go on forever, but it all works to create this breathing, believable open world. Despite some of its flaws, Witcher 3 as a whole rises above them all, in my opinion. They never take away fully from the enjoyment and the overall experiences. Choices you make in the game have an immediate and far future impact that's real and affects the outcome of individual character stories and the final ending itself. And that is why the final verdict for Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt is a full 10 out of 10 legendary status. The world, its characters, the writing, its pacing, all the interesting side quests, the main quest, the activities in Witcher 3 make it among the best games I have ever played. Does a 10 out of 10 equal a perfect game? No, there are problems with it. Not on my scale. A 10 simply constitutes a game that is essential to own. A game that I will use as a measuring bar for future CD Projekt Red titles, as well as other titles within its genre, like third-person RPGs. This is how you end a trilogy on a high note. I hope they do another Witcher game. I know maybe they're a little sick of Witcher by now. Maybe after Cyberpunk, or follow the adventures of Ciri with how, if that's even possible, with how powerful she is. And I would love to see a cameo from Geralt at one point. I can still hope. In any event, I cannot wait to play the expansions, which content-wise are supposed to be real, actual, old-school expansions lengthwise. We'll see. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. I fucking hate portals. I despise them. Later, guys. In the end, it was a great story with great characters, with meaningful choices, top-tier music, fantastic, if unbalanced combat, and some entertaining quests. And in the end, that's what I wanted. I just wish they'd fucking bothered to get it right the first time and finish the damn game. I've no doubt that the game will get better in the future, and I still do have faith in CD Projekt Red to do that. But my faith has been shaken, and they have to earn back my respect through hard work and actions rather than words. Their reputation has taken a hit in the community, and it's up to how they get themselves back up off the ground and conduct themselves. Cyberpunk will be the game they wanted to eventually. Maybe in a sequel, even more so. But certainly, it was a rough start that never needed to happen. The final verdict for Cyberpunk 2077, it's difficult to rate with all the bugs and the unplayable state of the game. I wrestled with myself. Like, how do you even rate that? If you want to talk about the PS4 version we played at launch, it's like a 2! A fucking 2! It was nearly unplayable before being fixed. I suppose I could try to focus on the PC version, even though we had a ton of issues there too. But I guess if you factor in all the good things and all the bad and all the patches, I'd say 6 out of 10 at release. Consoles fare much worse, even with some of those uneven fixes. I'd say at best 5 out of 10. It's probably more like a 4. The free DLC and the constant work they say that they're going to put into the game, I'm sure, can raise those low scores. But again, that's not how we do things here at the Angry Joe Show. And that's not how we should accept our games at release. I'm just super freaking disappointed with you, CD Projekt Red. I expected more. And I hope that you'll turn this around. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Fuck, man. This one hurt.